Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone, both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and I'm just here playing with chess. I haven't gotten a single level in Shrine Maiden or Synthesis, which both enable me to have a ton of shrines. However, by making it where I don't have so much other shit going on, I'm not only less likely to actually crash the game, I appear to be getting more chests than I can't even keep up with them. I'm actually picking them up as fast as I can. Did 6... I am lit... Wow. I'm changing back and forth between this screen so fast I feel like it actually could give someone epilepsy. This is... The funny thing is this. I'm pretty sure I gain a few seconds of invincibility every time I pick up a chest, so I've essentially made my character invincible. I'm only level 31 and I have almost 400 for this level. By the way, I already know what item I want. You guys already know too, because I'm going to title this video Raging Blood Spark. Because I plan to get the Blood Spark weapon. I just have to get another Smuggler Shrine or an anomaly to do that. Just sitting there with a couple thousand casual regen. Yep, just regenerating 4 times my maximum health. And we have a pretty high health. Hi, giant mushroom. You took a drink of water and didn't even notice this thing pop up. Just stand there, ignoring the champions. It's like we are the strongest enemies. So yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. Not even trying to dodge anymore. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll take another one of those. Kinda tempted to do that just to see what it does. And Prey Animal's good, but I want Blood Spark. Blood Spark. Give me. There we go. Almost. They don't have much range. I probably banish Slipstream. Unfortunately, I did. So much for range. I can't even remember if there is a range. On the one hand, I want to stay with that because would have liked a little more time to consider my options. But we're taking way too much damage with this. Okay, so I'll put that in the title too. that I should have kept range as an option. I kind of feel just like meh. Like the whole point of the video is like, oh, I'm gonna have a really strong blood spark. But it's like I thought it'd have more range. Yeah, we were kicking some ass with what we had. And the funny thing is we even have a plus 50% for illegal spells. We went from quickly kicking ass to quickly dying, so it's a waste of anomalies, but we can't win with what we have. Without the rain. And even then, I don't think Bloodspark really... Now, that being said, I have already done an overpowered Phantom Reap before. That's how I first got to 125 before I even found out about the exploit. But I do have regeneration doubled, but we're just not going to use it to the degree I thought I was. Okay, so we're going to try a different weapon approach. Because Toxic Blizzard and Bloodspark are not going to carry us. At this rate, we're actually going to go from an overpowered run to game over. Now, would be useful in this situation, but we've already seen it. So I'm trying to look for something that would be cool. No. No. Nope. A level 441 Flame Lance. I imagine I'd either want to go with that or Midnight Sigil. Or Dark Throne. Blade Lance. Let's see how that works out. Fine, we're just going to skip weapons again. I don't see my weapon anywhere. Just going to watch it grow. Everything's got to sound like a sexual innuendo, apparently. Yeah, that kind of got boring really quick. What was the Flame Lance? Yeah. Okay, none of this is really working out very well. We are wasting a lot of our anomalies. Let me put it this way. If a level 450 of a certain spell... My freaking Reaper Mine was doing a better job. And I have, an item that gives me plus 50% damage specifically for the special weapons. So the question is, what other weapon do you really want to see? I don't know. Not even sure if I'll get another chance to pick another spell. Wow, I've not gotten any reverb till now. I'm gonna get like the video flagged. It's like, yes, there's a giant dildo in the middle of the screen. It's like, that's not what it is. Like, well, it's moving up and down and it's turning. It's like, well, people are like, I don't know what the fuck we just watched. It's just the most boring person on the internet making inappropriate jokes that aren't even funny. And whatever I get, I want it to be something that does have knockback. So I think I want to get the black hole thing. Which, whether or not that works or just instantly kills my character, it's a debate, I guess. For debate, for two very bored people, neither of them actually care about winning the debate or paying attention. It's like, yep, we're just going to eat hot wings and not really care about the argument at all. Movement speed. More levels of Metal Gear Solid. 6 trillion bottles of beer on the wall, 6 trillion bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 5 trillion, 909 billion, 909 million, 909,999 bottles of beer on the wall. So it looks like I have either one or two more anomalies possible, and I don't think any more smuggler shrines will spawn at this point naturally. Maybe one? I feel like it's very unlikely. But why is everything super dark? I can't see. Okay, so what would be a good spell? That's a good one, but I want to try something different. No. You did say I wanted to see that. But it doesn't have any knockback, so I can't, you know. I still want to see Midnight. It appears to be pretty strong. I'll probably do a separate video to find out. I don't know, do some. I don't know. Midnight Sigil seems to be working really well. I'll switch it out if I see something that I think would work well with Black Hole. More reverb. Ow. And of course I missed out on a lot of prey animal, just for stem. Yeah, it's the perfect cell stuff. Stem cell, perfect cell, I can't remember. I think that increases my regen quite a bit. Because I was thinking about, like, there's the bloodletting power up that lets you use some of your regen toward your attack power, but I don't know. Midnight Sigil does seem to work pretty well, though. Well, let's try to pick up something with knockback. and then get something to make the knockback go from blow to suck. Or from push to vacuum. I don't know. A lot of these jokes are a stretch. Even that's kind of a joke when you think about it. Trying to decide if I should try to get Dead Space. Just because when I try to get the original, that isn't. But it's a different game engine, so maybe it'll work. I don't know. Only level 43. 500 plus illegal spell. I assume I can get one more smuggler later, so let's... What would be good? I mean, that would be powerful in this situation. Back to Venom Cleave. That's just dumb! You spin me right... Wow, there's like no range. Okay, we can go up to 9 anomalies. I don't think I can get any more natural smuggler shrines, though. I still say the best game for PS2 aside from Dragon Quest VIII is Shining Force EXA, which is technically Shining Force 5 or 6. I mean, all in all, it's not a weak spell to have. Oh, oh wow, I didn't have any damage reduction. Just gotta stand here. Oh, oh, that's bad. So hopefully I can get another natural one, so I can maybe get the black hole power, but if not, oh well. Both of these could be cool, but it's a good thing I have 600 plus to just keep re-rolling this as much as I want. I mean, nothing really looks good to me here. Current knockback is 49%. Knockback stayed the same. I don't have anything put on crits, so I might. Okay. I'm not even sure if Black Hole would even have an effect in this situation. I have no idea. Well, since I made crits useless. Would have been nice if you had gotten the whole, like, instead of switching levels a bunch, man, you then would have been able to have like 4 extra prey animals. Would have had like about 2,000 HP. But given the way this is going right now, I don't think that's really necessary. I mean, in the past, the biggest thing that kept taking us down wasn't when your character getting killed, it was, you know, crashing the game. Too many shrines. Affected by project. Well, why not I would do this for pickup range, but okay. 104% knockback. If I were to go from no slipstream to max slipstream, how much further would my scythes be moving? Is there even a speed and range? Boost? Buff? Man, looks like there's a movement speed. Cast speed. Turbo Shun's just cast speed. I mean, it already feels like they're being sucked in. What if I already banished the bloodletting power? I don't know. I can't remember. Probably not. I'd start off Blood Spark, so. 133 knockback. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Black Hole's really necessary at this point. I don't know if they need to do anything. Literally just gonna stand inside the fucking corrupted shrine. Like, yep, I'm gonna stand where you can do the most damage to me and it still doesn't matter. And I've like passed on like possible like 6 extra massive health ups. If I do get a Smuggler Shrine, I'll try to get the Black Hole power up. but I don't think it'll have any effect. Especially not... Oh, still. My regen is at 20,000 plus. Give that one. Just gonna like casually drink from a jug of water while I just ignore the game. You know what, maybe I just have too much health. So we'll take some that makes me start reserving health. Start actively giving myself less health. You know what, let's just make our enemies stronger. Enemy damage up. Enemy speed up. Yeah, an overlevel. I don't care. I'll use it next time. I'm gonna start actively giving myself less health and less regen by using bloodletting and insight. Not that it matters with our soon to break four digits in weapon level. For this, I think the highest I ever got with this was that first video I did with this sort of exploit. Zendro would be like, that's not an exploit, it's just the way you were actually meant to play the game. It's like, oh. how much? Well over 1,000 flowers. Can't even read those numbers. They're so... Was my... Did I go in the hundreds of thousands for a moment for regen? And here's the thing, I passed up like 4 or 6 prey animals, and of course there's always the stem cell thing. I am taking some damage. I think I may have actually used one of the revives there. Hard to say. More regen then. I feel like this is the music that Sonic would fuck Amy to. Wonder if I can empty out the corrupted shrines and have nothing left to get in them. Let's find out. Or Deathbound. Yeah, I feel like Black Hole would just be a moot point at this point. I don't think it would really do anything at all. And I know there are some items that, you know, change, some explode. What if I just had all the exploding items? More Deathbound. By the way, do you guys like games with jiggle physics? I like games with jiggle physics. Do you know a good game with jiggle physics? Let me know in the comments below. Boobies! I can't even see the regen number, but I assume it's ridiculously high. $1,011. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my phone. Oh. Oh. Sure. Wonder if I can get this over 9,000. Wonder if I have enough time for that. Wonder if I have the patience for that. Wonder if I have the Red Bull for that. Was that chest vibrating on this guy's eye? Are we watching a video of people motorboating titties? I don't know. Inappropriate cringe, go! So it's like it's my special power, I guess, to be annoying, boring, and inappropriate. It's not just what I'm saying that's offensive, it's how I'm saying it. I don't know. I went and got my phone. Let's actually look at it. Got a little bit of time. Oh, there's a corrupted shrine. Eventually my regen's just going to be not a number. Not even bothering trying to dodge. It's like, oh, I'm gonna stand in a circle. Oh, there's a chest. I don't even know what all I want to try to even get. Eventually everything, I guess, but yeah, we'll go with this one first. Also, if you're still actually listening at this point in the video, one, why? Why are you still here? But two, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here, and I honestly do hope you find this entertaining. But To be honest, I just do whatever random bullshit I feel like doing, which is not really a good strategy if you want to actually entertain people. You're supposed to actually care about, like, ooh, this will be exciting to watch, as opposed to, I just feel like doing a thing, and I'm recording it. So, yeah, I guess actually being funny might require some sort of planning, I guess. But fuck that. I just do what I fucking feel like. If you guys enjoy that, that's awesome. But I'm mainly just a guy who likes rambling on his computer while doing, I don't know, running around in what would probably be the Where's Waldo of the first-person shooter Doom games. Why isn't there a Where's Waldo map for Halo games? And there'd probably be like copyright problems. What kind of music would that have? You guys remember Where in the World, Carmen Sandiego? What if that was like a game type on Halo? I don't even know if I ever even played Halo Infinite. Because one, I don't have the console, like the Xbox stuff, but the question then is, like, Halo Infinite's free, but I don't know if my computer would handle it. I don't know if I even have played it. I can't remember. I might have. I don't remember. I have done... That's 4 billion damage, I think. Then again, I have a 1,000 plus level Phantom Reap. Oh, I'm actually starting to take some damage there, despite having constantly high regen. Game is really trying to throw everything at me. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should try, because that would be kind of expensive to get the Dead Space game, and especially if it doesn't work. I mean, I guess I get a refund, but still. And I had to delete a few games off the computer just to have space for it. I think the maximum space my laptop can hold is 400 gigabytes, which in 2023 isn't as impressive as it would have been in 2003. I've only owned this laptop for about 2 years. It's actually worked pretty good for me. I like this laptop. It's actually the most powerful computer I've ever owned. It's an Intel 7. I like it. It's cool. Could run a couple things better, but this is a hobby, and this is just video games, so it's not really important for me to have a... Especially, I'm not willing to spend that kind of money. Not on a hobby. Oh, I had another overlevel. I didn't. It had been so long since I got a level up, I kind of just forgot. Okay, we need to start trying to pick up these chests before we crash the game. Just gonna stand here. Try to complete these shrines and $36,000 regen. Meh. Size or damage? I'm not sure. We'll take on that. .288, not bad on movement speed. It's good that it's fast enough to be able to move around comfortably, but not so fast that I can't control my character. Have you guys ever heard of Cons potato chips? It's with 2 N's. It's pretty good. I don't know, Doritos came out with a barbecue flavor recently. I tried it. It was okay. It actually might be the best barbecue flavored potato chip, aside from Cons, ever tried. Are Doritos corn? Pretty sure Doritos are corn. Oh well, point remains. Good chip. Might try the tangy fusion Doritos at some point. I also need to remember about the overlevel thing. Just keep forgetting though. Guys, look at my regeneration. 106,664. So we got 3 6s right there. Because my sense of humor is juvenile. This whole video is just listen to Lunar D8 talk about offensive things. Like, what if you combined a Vaporeon and a Lopunny? Or that orcas are cool. I actually do think orcas and their clouded leopards are pretty cool. A clouded leopard is like, it's a lot bigger than a house cat. Like, it's still big enough it could easily kill, like, the most, like, strong fighter person human. I don't know. Apparently I'm just failing at words. I'm just saying they're adorable. But they are not anything to be careless about. They would definitely kill even a capable individual. Not that I would want anyone to harm one. I'm just saying would not be a safe pet. But its length of its tail is longer than its whole body. Also, stingrays are cute. And considering the idea of getting a cat, I don't know. I imagine like after I eventually have to have... Look at all the colors back there. Just saying, if I'm still around in a couple years, maybe I'll get a cat then. Should I get 2? That way they can like be friends and hang out when I go to work? I don't know. Undecided. Like I said, it's a really big thing to, you know, get a living thing. So definitely want to make sure that it has a safe, comfortable environment. That would just look cooler. You guys ever go to zoos? I mean, it's of course important that the animals are well taken care of, we got plenty of space. I'm just saying, do you like going to zoos? What animals do you like to see at the zoo? What? Ah! I banished something! I never even picked that! What the fuck did I banish? Fuck! I was wanting to max that out! I didn't even go down to like Was I just like pushing the analog stick and not noticing? Shit. Well, I can't unbanish it. Fuck. That's fuck. I was wanting to max that out. Because it would have been stupid. But hilarious and overpowered, but awesome. That's what I get. Instead of paying attention to the hordes of demons flying into scythes, I'm talking about how adorable stingrays are. What's the best thing to get at Taco Bell? What if you got a Mexican pizza, and then you put like 4 White Castle sliders on top of that, and then you put a Crunchwrap on top of that? And then how about pulled pork on top of that? With like a very, very good sauce meant for pulled pork. But what's a good sauce that's like if you think of pulled pork, like what's a good sauce to put on pulled pork? Sure. Do you guys like chili? Chili's pretty good. Though there's different ways to have chili, like what kind of beans, how much onions, what kind of peppers. And not just like hot peppers, like jalapenos and habaneros, but what about serranos? Or just green peppers. Or, you know, the various different color peppers that you usually put on a Philly. Do people in the rest of the world like Phillies and conies? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? A coney dog is a lot like a chili dog. In fact, it basically is a chili dog. In the same way, you know, you have different types of bratwurst. Same way a coney dog and a chili dog are basically the same thing. Though, coney dog could be argued as having a different type of sauce seasoning, different type of hamburger, you know, textures, amounts of onions and relish you have. So, what was the other thing I was saying is very similar when I was talking about chili? Some other food item. I can't remember what it was. Conies and I don't remember. You guys have to remind me in the chat. I can't remember. And by chat, I mean the comments of the YouTube section. Because this is a recording. But shit, I was talking about like coney dogs and something else. What was the other thing? I can't remember. It was something that I was like, I don't know if people in other countries are familiar with it. And it's just like considered an American... Philly! Right, a Philly. Basically, it can be like shaved steak or normal steak or any type of steak with a bunch of onions and provolone cheese or cheese whiz and bell peppers, lots of fried bell peppers. You guys ever just cook a bunch of bell peppers in a skillet? It's pretty good. What do you guys think about fajitas? It's kind of like a soft-shell taco, but it's not a taco. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a Philly meets a taco, but neither of those things taste like what I just said. Though I feel like a fajita, at least the way I make it, is the closest thing to a British sandwich that Mexico could be. Everyone's like, please, for the love of God, Lunar D8, stop cooking things. And I'm like, I'm just saying, the way I make it, it's delicious, but I'll say this. I like to cook, but a lot of times I don't really have time for it. In general, I tend to eat very unhealthy, fast food and stuff. But I'm just saying I do like to actually cook. But here's the thing. If I cook for another person, I'll cook based on what I think they will like. But if I cook for myself, I will try random bullshit. Just to be like, how does this taste? Like when I cook rice, sometimes I'll add the brine, the banana pepper juice out of the jar, the pickled banana peppers, into the rice as I cook it. I'll also add other things. There's a lot of chests here. And I'm trying to pick them up. Take a moment, take a drink. But I'm not sure if I should even get Dead Space. I mean, do you guys really want to watch it? Like, one, I'm not even sure if my computer... Because here's the thing, I did try to get... Because it was on sale at that time. I tried to get the... original Dead Space, and it wouldn't even launch on my computer. So I couldn't even play it. That being said, I mean, I'm sure I played Dead Space at some point in the past. I think it came out like 2008. So... And of course, I think I saw a Let's Play of Dead Space 2 when it came out. But I never really played it myself, and I don't think I ever had a chance to play Dead Space 3. So... I guess the best way to put it is... It wouldn't really count like a blind Let's Play. But at the same time, I wouldn't remember... Like, all I really remember is... There's necromorphs, and you're a guy named Isaac. But at that point, we could be describing the video game by Edmund McMillan. I mean, because a lot of that shit could be described as necromorphs. I'm surprised there isn't like a Dead Space mod for Binding of Isaac. Honestly, Dead Space, the new one, might inspire people to make a mod. Though, anyone who makes a mod, even a small one, has to take not only do you have to know what you're doing, but even if you know what you're doing, in your experience, that would take forever to actually do. But it's just like, I mean, one, it would be expensive to buy, so I don't know if I want to. Also, if I were to try to do a full Let's Play of that would take a lot of time. And I'd have to, it would take a lot of effort. And a lot of time, and a lot of dedication, especially to hop into a game like that. Because that's a pretty big game. I don't know how many hours it would take to play that, even if you were trying to, speed run it, let alone just casually play it. And, I'm sure they made some changes in the game in terms of gameplay, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying, even somebody who's familiar with the original Dead Space and knows where everything is, they would still probably get lost and have some issues. Whereas me, even if you had put the original Dead Space in front of me right now, I honestly wouldn't remember how to do anything. All I would know is, okay, here's necromorphs. You shoot them. They try to eat you. The end. I mean, let's be clear. It'd be like my Let's Plays of Resident Evil. Because I did a blind Let's Play of Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8, which at least those were, you know, fully blind, because I had never played those games. But, I mean, the Dead Space thing practically would be a blind Let's Play, because I wouldn't remember anything. So, I mean, all I'd remember is, I'm Isaac, I have a gun. Here are zombie things with that, you know, you're supposed to shoot their limbs. That's it. I mean, nobody would want to see that, right? There'd be more interesting people playing the game already. And let's be honest, my Let's Play would just be me. Like, my worst enemy in both real life and in video games is my sense of direction. Which is ironic, given the fact that I'm an Eagle Scout. Great, it's like I know how to mess with a map and a compass and generally directions, but it's just, I don't know, maybe I just have trouble focusing on the shit, but I just sort of stop paying attention to what, where I just tend to get lost easily, okay? I don't know why. I sometimes get lost. Both in driving and actual trains of thought. I mean, I did a half-hour-long movie review of Bullet Train with Brad Pitt once, called a Daniel Stern Bullet Train. Which is kind of funny, because like I said, the main reason it made me think of that is that in the Brad Pitt movie, you know, he's walking down the road and he's like, staying alive, but you know, the Bee Gees. I've actually tried to do karaoke of that song quite a bit. Probably across like a dozen videos. But yeah, he's like walking down the road to the Bee Gees song, Staying Alive, with the Japanese stuff going on. But Daniel Stern does the same thing in the beginning of the movie Bushwhacked. And if you're not familiar who Daniel Stern is, he is the guy who was Marv from the Home Alone movies. He's also like a sculptor and an artist and stuff. A musician, I think. I can't really remember. But then again, Russell Crowe, before he did the Gladiator movie, he played a character called Sid. And he also walked down the road doing the same little dance to the song Staying Alive. I think we're basically talking memes. Like, I think people were doing memes in movies back before the internet was a thing. Like, so I think that was like Brad Pitt, Daniel Stern, and Russell Crowe were basically all sharing memes with each other. I'm just saying, I tried to do a half-hour-long movie review of that, and I just sort of kept going from topic to topic to topic, so I don't think it really counts as a movie review anymore, as so much as just, hi, listen to Lunar D8. He's a random guy who's annoying and stupid and just talks about random bullshit. Because that's just who he is. Like, I was trying to think of some sort of, like, justifiable reason to explain why, and I just drew a blank. It's just the way I am. It's like, he will play a video game poorly and talk about random bullshit. Or in some games I might just be quiet and just be zoned out, focused on the game, and just forget that, hey, this is a Let's Play. You're supposed to be trying to talk and have commentary, and instead, nothing. You're just gonna sit there and say nothing. Oh, there's a chest this way. You know, I don't think it's remotely possible that anyone could ever consider dodging this. I don't think the black hole power-up would do anything at this point. Not that I don't think I have another. I don't think I'm ever going to see a smuggler shrine again. I wasted half of them trying to like mess around with different weapons. So it's like, well, maybe this, maybe this. I don't know. You know, this may sound odd, but Taco Bell used to have like kids meal stuff. I remember there being a TV show, like a cartoon called Land Sharks or something. Like, it was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except there was like sharks, and they had like the 90s type names. There's cinnamon twists set up. Taco Bell used to taste better. Maybe it just tastes different. Was it me that changed, or was it the cinnamon twist? Do they taste different to other people too? I don't know. Part of me is considering just getting some Taco Bell after doing this video, but then again, I also want to try to play some more Tainted Lost in Isaac. Not that I'm ever going to get a win. That's the thing, it's just like, hey, watch Lunar D8 just fail video games in conversations. Or the ability to focus, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't think anybody would want to watch me play Dead Space, because it would just me being... I would just be lost the whole time. I would have no sense of direction, and I would spend most of the time not even fighting enemies. I would just be walking back and forth between corridors, trying to figure out where to go, trying to figure out how to do a basic puzzle. You know, not remembering which way is which, and just being lost and wandering in circles. No one wants to watch me wander in a circle. That'd be boring as fuck. And then there's, of course, the gameplay. I mean, okay. Watch grown man yell and just freak out over a video game. Like, oh no, it's so scary. Like, and it's like a thing. I shouldn't respond that way because it's a game. But you just hear... You would still be hearing me freak out. That's what you'd be hearing. Like, I don't think you guys want to hear me just yell at a video game and freak out. Like, I mean, that would have to be a little bit boring. To be like listening to me be all like, ooh, listen to the grown man jump scare from a zombie thing. Like, that'd be boring, right? Just me being lost, failing at directions, dying over and over on the easiest difficulty, yelling in fear of pixels. I mean, I would just be spending the whole time just being lost, and then yelling in surprise as I shoot poorly and try to run away shrieking, and then die anyway and have to restart from a checkpoint forever away. That'd be boring. You guys would have to watch me fail over and over. It's like, oh, grown man cussing and screaming in fear at video game while being horribly lost, and everyone's like, Lunar, you were supposed to go that hallway. That's just where you were. Lunar, how do you keep missing? And then, of course, there's a thing like, what if I ever actually did, you know, beat the game? Then there's the idea of, well, what if I go back on a higher difficulty? But of course, then I'd have to be stupid. I'd be like, well, I managed to beat it on the easiest difficulty, so now let's go the hardest. You know, I know we already make loot jokes, but now we're just talking about hard. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to make a joke and it's both inappropriate and not funny. Purple! I imagine if I did get it, it comes out tomorrow, but I don't have enough money on the Steam thing to buy it, so I have to get a Steam card, but I don't know. Probably get something to eat first. So, I don't know if I even did it. I don't know. You guys ever watch anime Boffery? It's a really cute, hilarious anime. It's like Sword Art Online, if, you know, nobody died and it was all lighthearted and 10 times as hilarious. It's called I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I'm going to max out my defense. Imagine if these chests also gave like a chance of increasing speed or projectile size or range. Oh, I'm actually starting to take a decent amount of damage. I'm trying really hard to pick up these chests. At this point, I'm just going in the general direction, moving in circles. It's like I'm having to focus on the chest because there's so many of them. Which is, you know, this is a good problem to have as we near 2200 spell level. Imagine if I managed to do this with 6 different spells. Sure. I think I got all the chests. Sure. Oh, another corrupted shrine. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain, washed poor Itsy out. Up came the sun, dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout again. So, has anyone else gotten to this spell level? Does anyone else do this? With my 3,487 astral flowers. It's like all four of the people that watch the video are just dying of epileptic seizures right now. It's like, I'm like, no, don't die. I like that you're hanging out. We can all talk about anime. What's a new anime that's come out you guys think is funny? I can tell you guys an older anime that's probably unknown. There's one from the early 2010s called Ajin, I think. Ajin. Yeah, it's not bad. There's also Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040, and The Slayers from 1995, Lena Inverse. I don't even know what's happening anymore. There's so much shit exploding. Oh, I saw the movie Scarlet Bond last weekend. It's reincarnated as a slime. It's a good movie. Liked it. You had to learn Diablo's name. You know, the one before he was named Diablo by Rimuru. I think Shion and Milne are both really cute. Though I still prefer Albedo from Overlord. Looking forward to the Season 5, which will technically be a movie. Maybe get to see Albedo on a big screen, maybe in 3D. I don't know. Struggling to pick up all these chests. Going to crash the game at this rate. What's my regen at? Just casually 6 figures. Gotta make 6 figures once in my life, right? Things I would do if I was rich. Travel, play more video games, not work in a factory. own a shit ton of books. Basically have my own little library. Own a home. So many chests, you'd think this is my Minecraft fucking... Okay, there's so... I am... Need to try to pick them up before it crashes the game. Ah, there's one funny video guy, Super Xavier. Does like little VR chat meme stuff, like Naruto and Goku and stuff. It's really funny, like nice humor. Good thing I didn't get any synthesis or shrine maiden, otherwise we would have already crashed an hour ago. Trying to pick up the chest as fast as I can. Yeah. Can't stay up long enough to get to 9,000. But at least want to empty out the Corrupted Shrine. Though I'm not really a point to get the freezing thing, because nothing I have freezes anything. If I had to list the best Gundam animes, it'd have to be Gundam Wing, Mobile Suit Gundam, Bible Black, G Gundam. Then of course there's a bunch of the old school Gundams like Zeon and stuff like that. Like, they've been making Gundam animes since like the 70s. Though I imagine like with a lot of the cancel culture stuff going on nowadays, like I'd imagine like most like Gundam Wing. Could you imagine the story of Gundam Wing nowadays if someone tried to make that anime now? I mean, hell, there was people posting pictures of an anime girl eating a Burger King Whopper, and they're like, "Oh, this is so horrible." Like, it's just an anime girl eating a Whopper. There's nothing political about this. It's just that cute anime girl, and I'm fat. Also, you guys remember Proton John S.A.? He did a bunch of like Mario ROM hacks back when, you know, Magic was Lunar. Anyway. Not only was that hilarious, but he also did a hack version of a game. I think it was Knit Stories or Cave Story or Knit Cave. I don't know. But it's called "Don't Eat the Mushroom." Part 1, you know, he does what the game tells him to, and it's pretty straightforward, boring ending. But I still enjoy his reaction to it. Part 2, he does what the game tells you not to do. Well, it's just generally hilarious. because all of a sudden the Burger King shows up on fire singing, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. More Jim Carrey!" So, do. Sure. My ear itches. What's it talking about? I don't remember. Trying to proton charge and carry. You guys like chili? Pretty good recipes called pot of gold. Granted, there's a lot of stuff you do, but particularly what pot of gold is, like, there's a lot of chili out there that is good with spice and good with beans, but this particular recipe is better without beans and better without too much spice. But of course, who doesn't like a nice spicy chili or a chili with a bunch of beans? Those are good too. But you gotta have different variety. So anyway, what you do is you get the cans of the biscuit dough and the blocks of cheddar and Swiss cheese. You cut up the cheese in... Oh my god! You cut up the cheese in cubes. What? Why? I didn't pick... God... Fuck... Mother... Why is it set to banish? I wasn't trying to banish anything. I just pushed up and somehow it like moved around and... So we banished... I wanted the one more thing of reverb. Whatever. We'll get Demon Fist instead. But anyway, you tear apart the biscuit dough, and you wrap it around the blocks of cheese, and you cook it in your chili. You can bake them a little bit first on a cookie sheet if you want to make it a little firm. But they should cook just fine, just straight up in the chili. They'll be soft and squishy, but they'll be fully cooked, depending on how you do it. So, I trust you guys to know how to cook. Anyway, you're basically just making cheese dumplings in your chili. They take on an orange color from the tomato soup, so they look like gold nuggets, hence the name pot of gold. But yeah, it's just cheese dumplings in your chili. Yes, who else thought grilled cheese and chili is a good combination? Didn't I just complete a corrupted shrine? Is there so much chest that did I lose it? I don't know. Like, I thought I completed a corrupted shrine. Unless I, like... Did I... I'm so confused. Oh, mind expansion. I don't remember getting that before. So I must have picked it up and had so much going on I couldn't even tell. That's good. I mean, I do want everything eventually. That's still a good thing to get. It's just like the Dark Moon thing. Like, that's cool with ice builds, but I don't think it does anything in this current situation. Yeah. What do you guys like to cook? Got bored of running in a circle. Had to take a break. My character got tired. Not even sure what damage I'm actually doing. A decent amount, but I'm like... And like I said, Zendra has 2 new characters and a couple new zones coming out in this game. So I wonder what's really going to be different. Like, what kind of interesting zones are we going to get? What kind of new spells are we going to get? What kind of new buffs? What kind of new actives? I don't know. Particularly one interesting is this. What is going to be unique about the 2 new characters? One, what will be unique about them as individuals? What will be their starting weapons? And of course, once you get to level 50, you unlock an additional passive that could be chosen instead. So I wonder what each of their passives will be. 2 new characters, 2 new sets of skills, plus just a starting buff that each character gets, not counting the passive. Oh. Oh. More piercing. I am resisting the urge to double check OBS. Almost 200,000. Oh god, no! This is concerning. We didn't fully... Nope, we did. We were a couple levels away. Did I keep any of my almost, 5,000 plus? And I might have actually gotten that 125 level achievement, because I've done level 25 a few times. But... I kept 4. Well, no, I think I had that before. I don't know. Either way, whatever. Anyway, I hope everyone out there had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. As my 2-hour video of bullshit. Bye.